tell me what I'm all about. My head is misshapen and I've got the gout. I ain't good looking, that's without a doubt, but I've got everything. Plus a girl to boot. I'm not a Jimmy Stewart or a Cary Grant, but I've got the alter ego of an army ant. I've had no trouble with the rubber tree plant, but I've got everything. Plus a girl to lose.
We call this a Brendan Butler episode. He gets to do whatever he wants.
Yeah. Let me get wild. Let me get wild. I'm gonna touch my friends.
Well, yeah, he's allowed to touch you this episode.
Nah,
right?
that's not how it
Yeah,
goes.
Will, it kind of doesn't like being touched, but I like to touch. I like a little horseplay in my friendships.
We just have opposite love languages.
My love language is complete silence.
Let's do a check-in. Will, how's your love life?
It is not going great.
But wait, it wasn't going great last month. So I don't understand.
I'm a summer relationship guy. I'm really loving the summer.
I'm just hibernating right now and bulking.
Yeah, I'm working on my body and myself right now. And then once like late May, early June comes around, then I will start talking to women.
Okay.
I'm storing up all my Hinge likes right now.
Like a squirrel.
Yeah.
With the-
Yes.
That's great.
I will see you in 3 months, honey. Don't you worry.
So, new segment. We're gonna do bad inventions. Inventions we made up that we think would not help the world at all.
These are bad inventions.
So my invention is the piss recorder.
Piss.
You scan your phone at every urinal you go to. It records how much you piss in a urinal, and you get a text at the end of the night if you had the strongest or weakest stream that day.
So is it attached to the urinal and your? It's like an app on your phone, but urinals also have it.
Yep, you just scan your phone and it just connects to the app, and then it records how much you piss.
I actually like that invention a lot.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, that's actually a great invention. I'm gonna take that. Sharks, how much do you piss?
The reason I thought of it was because I was at the 99 and the urinal they had was like beeping.
Oh, it was like one of those and you press the button ones?
I didn't press the button. I don't really flush urinals. I just let whatever happens. But yeah, it was beeping, so I was like, oh, this gives me the idea. All right, who's up next?
Well,
Okay, so mine is gonna be, like it's kind of like a metal string, and you condense it, and you can like put it at the top of your stairs and then release it. It's like a spring, so it goes down your stairs. So it only has like one purpose, so it's actually pretty stupid. But like maybe like dumb people will be like, this is exciting. Oh. What?
A slinky?
No, I don't think I'll call it that. Maybe like a slunky.
What the fuck are you talking about? I'm so confused.
No, yeah, okay, I guess it's already been invented.
You suck.
Sorry, I hate slinkies and I don't get their purpose.
Alright, Liam, you're up.
So, see, the problem is I keep thinking of like too many good inventions. Scented candles, but you know how when you go into like a Chipotle, it smells really good? We get like a barbacoa candle, maybe like a carnitas candle.
Yeah.
It's like a really good invention.
So it's
That
like
is
you can
pretty good.
have the illusion of like, oh, I just cooked a good meal, and
That's nice.
Yeah.
but really you could just eat like a salad, and you get the feeling of like, oh, I just ate meat. I'm
Yeah,
full.
like you can do the whole like you're eating a salad, but you have a chocolate bar next to you and you smell the chocolate bar, but you keep eating the salad.
Yeah, back when our dad was like fasting, he would like smell our like.
Well, it was like
chicken-
cooked food and stuff.
He would
and
like
he'd,
smell our food, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I want that so bad."
That would like sustain him. He was like,
That's
yeah.
gross.
go on,
I
like,
don't
a
want
juice
anyone else
cleanse.
smelling my food.
Richards, Johnson, I called this meeting today because your department is seriously lacking in efficiency. We need to have a talk about it, and the time is now.
Oh, but sir.
Not now, Richards. You'll have your time to talk.
I think Richard was just trying to tell you about...
See, that's the problem with you guys. You don't respect yourselves, and you don't respect the office. And honestly, I don't think you respect me. So some things are going to need to change around here, and guess what? They're going to have to change pretty fast.
Sir, it's not a lack of respect at all. We promise.
We're just trying to tell you that you're...
Enough. And where was I? Efficiency. So I found a new way for your cock to breathe.
Quick story that me and Liam were talking about the other day. So when I was in college in Ireland, I was there for, it was pretty much film school, and we had this teacher, and he was pretty cool. I don't want to shit on him. He was pretty cool, but we were making documentaries, and he was like, let me try to do an impression of him. He was like, all right, Liam, you're gonna lead me in after I introduce the documentary, you're gonna be a student and ask me what it was about. Right, so documentaries, they're important. They speak to the soul. You gotta create something that people across the country are gonna feel and relate to. And I've actually been working on one myself for a while.
Oh, really? What's your documentary about, Professor?
Something near and dear to my heart. It's about the club scene in Dublin in the 90s. He was just like a clubber in the 90s in Dublin. That sounded like a British accent. It's hard to do his voice, but he literally was getting emotional talking about the club scene in Ireland in the 90s, and it was just fucking hilarious,
I love that
dude.
guy. That's awesome.
He's the man. And one day I was telling Liam he did like a trivia game in class, and he's like, right, so this is better. This is how he talks. Right, so whoever wins this trivia, how about this? I take you to the pub, get you a couple pints. He just wanted an excuse to go and drink with the students.
Yeah.
It was fucking
Melissa, great answer. You're up by 1 million right now. I guess I'll just get out of here.
Just me and
He
you.
just finds the hottest girl.
No, dude, that's funny because the year before my year, my friends told me there was a girl in class that he would do the game for to try to take her to the bar. I swear to God.
He'd find out what she was into and just make alright, so now we're gonna do 90s pop fiction trivia. Pretty niche.
That was actually a pretty good impression of him.
Alright, phone boy. Let's
Check
go to
out
hot takes.
Hot takes, yep. Let me find my hot take.
I guess I'll start.
Yep.
So, you know, breweries, everyone's always complaining about, all the dogs, all the kids, blah, 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 blah. It's a place for adults.
Kids?
to
I never see
drink.
kids at breweries.
No, people complain about, people bring their kids and shit.
Yeah.
And, dogs.
Run with it.
And
Yeah, I'm with
then I say, I want more kids. I want more dogs. I want every time I get up to get another, locally brewed 10% hoppy brew, I want it to be like an episode of Wipeout, dude. I want dogs running around, kids, and every time I get another drink, it's like I'm leveling up. It's like the difficulty's gone up.
Oh, okay.
It's
You gotta dodge all these...
Yeah.
And you're getting drunker as it goes on.
Tripping over dogs,
Yeah.
fucking kids running into me. It's just, I think that would really enhance the brewery experience.
That is interesting.
Because I can only play cornhole for so long.
Yeah. Liam?
People that leave their dogs poop just wherever
Not a hot take.
should just be euthanized.
Not a hot take. I
They
think
that's not a hot
90%
take.
of people would agree
They should
with
be
you.
rounded up and put in labor camps.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. No, come on. Trump, if you're watching.
And we know you are. Well, we know Baron's watching. He's a huge fan.
Baron?
Baron.
Yeah.
Yeah, Baron's gonna be our guest next
Melania
episode.
and Baron watch it every night before she tucks him in.
Alright, so since we're all doing ones related to dogs, I'll do a dog one too. This might not be that hot, but I think people that are too obsessed with dogs, very weird, and they're hiding something.
Also, not
You
a
know what
hot
I think's
take.
a really cool phrase? Dog mom.
Yeah.
I love that. When someone's like, I'm a dog mom, I'm like, you're cool.
It's like, oh, you can't have kids? Thanks for letting us all know.
They choose
No,
not
it's-
to have children, alright?
Alright, I'll do a different one since that one kind of sucked. But I do think people that are too obsessed with dogs are very weird. and
No,
are hiding
agreed.
something. I think the song Not Like Us is fucking awful.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think it's a terrible song. I think it's one of Kendrick's worst songs. It became the #1 song in the country just because it was fueled by the interest everyone had in the rap beef, but I think out of all the songs in that rap beef, it just sounds the worst, and it's just like very annoying. It's just a very annoying, shitty song.
Yeah, no, I agree.
So that's our hot takes.
I think Kendrick is annoying in general.
Yeah, I don't really like a lot of Kendrick's more recent stuff, and I'm not trying to sound like I'm a hip hop guy. Like,
You're a Drake guy.
Well, Drake had the best song out of the beef. Family Matters was
Rick reading my Miranda rights.
What?
Rick reading my Miranda rights.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. But Drake's problem was, we talked about this months ago. I don't want to get into it again.
I feel like
We're
we did. I
reigniting the
wanted to
beef.
bring it up because I thought about it earlier, but I was like, we definitely have
We
already
talked about it when it was happening, but
And we're all Team Drake, if I remember.
but yeah, I just think that song sucks, and that's my hot take.
Agreed. Good hot
I don't
take.
know.
Yeah.
I think it's alright.
I saved myself there. I know we didn't prep this, but I just wanted to tell this story real quick. It's kind of an enemy of the week, but it happened like 2 years ago. And I just thought it was kind of funny that this happened. I might have told you guys this before, but not on pod. So I was doing a training session with a client for basketball training, and we did it at a park near the apartment I was living in with my dad. And after the session, the dad was like, "Hey, my son has to use the bathroom. Is it okay if we stop at your place?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's fine." So we drive there, 2-minute drive, and as we're getting out of the car, he goes, the dad goes, "Oh, Brendan, I got something to give you, actually. We're really grateful about your training." He goes into his trunk, and he hands me like $10 to $1,500 bills. And I was like, "Oh my God, thank you so much. Like, this is really life-changing money for me. This is actually going to help me a lot." And then he goes, "Nah, it's fake money. It's for my son's school project." Gotcha.
Ha! You did tell me that. That guy's such an asshole.
I know.
Yeah, that was literally like so fucked up.
I
How
know.
is that funny? Like, how would you get any amusement from that?
And I was stunned. I don't even know what I said after that. I was just like, "Oh, okay." It was fucking bullshit, because like I've been broke my whole life. To just randomly get $1,000 is life changing.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah. So that's my.
And he was just cackling.
That's
He was
right.
like,
He thought it was so funny, dude.
that's so infuriating.
Yeah,
What a
it was
prick.
fucked up. Oh, I do have a more recent enemy though, because I was at the bowling alley. I was on a double date with Ainsley and his girlfriend.
Oh, when was
And-
this?
Like a week ago.
Huh.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I finally got him out of the house.
No, interesting. I didn't get the invite.
Yeah. No, did you have a girl to bring? You remember
I
you
could
don't
have.
you don't date in the winter.
I could have.
Yeah.
If I needed one.
It was a summer date. We could have made it a triple
I
date.
got him on retainer.
But I was at the bowling alley, and I went up to get myself a beer and Ryan a non-alcoholic beer. And then she goes, "Oh, who's this one for?" Pointing at the non-alcoholic. And I go, "Ryan?" And she goes, "I don't know who Ryan is." And I was like, "Oh, you asked me who it was for. I don't know what to say." And she goes, "I meant what lane is he on?" And I go, "Lane 17. So she starts walking up towards him, and then she stops. She turns around and comes back to me, and she goes, "You know what? You go get him and bring him back."
What?
Wait, what?
You'll understand in a minute. And I was like, "Oh, okay." She's like, "Yeah, because like you can't buy 2 beers if there aren't 2 IDs here." And I go, "That's a non-alcoholic beer. Like this shouldn't be an issue." And she goes, "Yeah, you're not really in a position to be asking questions and making statements right now."
What?
Have I told you this?
No.
Oh yeah. She's like, "You're not in a position to be asking questions, and making statements right now. Like you're not the one that works here." And I was like, "Oh, okay. I'll consider this when I get my tip."
What?
You said that?
Yeah, and then she goes, "I don't need your tip." And I go, "Let me go get him." And I go get him, and I bring him over, and then he's like, "What's the issue?" And I was like, "She needs your ID." And he goes, "It's non-alcoholic." And I go, "I know." And then we just give our IDs.
It's like, yeah, it's not alcoholic, but we're not in a position to tell a white woman anything.
Yeah.
What?
You're spot on. She was white, though.
Yeah. No, they know. They know
Yeah.
best.
No, she was the worst, dude. And then I ordered a burger, and it was like the worst fucking burger ever.
Where'd
You ordered
go?
from her?
She was working there. I needed to eat.
You fucked up.
We went there at like 9 o'clock at night. I didn't have dinner. She made it. She burnt the shit out of it. It sucked.
Oh, she's the chef too. She's under a lot of pressure.
There was like 3 people working there. She was doing a lot. But yeah, she hated me, and I was pretty pissed about it.
What a weirdo.
Yeah, dude.
She was having a bad night.
I know. She took it out on me though.
Well, I would too. If I was having a bad night and I saw you at my bowling alley, I would definitely be like, I'm gonna fuck that kid up. I'm gonna fucking humiliate that
Yeah.
kid.
No, she did. She domed me, bro. Yeah.
She what you?
She domed me.
Oh.
She dominated me.
Yeah, no, I got that when I
Okay.
heard it the second time.
Yeah. Anyways, so what's up with you guys?
My enemy of the week is Mike Beltran.
Who's that?
He's a UFC referee.
Oh, okay.
There were like, multiple eye pokes, and then he did an early stoppage, all favoring the guy doing the eye pokes. Which, like, I wanted that guy to win anyway, but
You want to be
Not
fair.
like that.
yeah. But
That was the Henry Cejudo fight.
no, no, he might have been on that one, but no, this was Manel Kopp.
Oh.
And
Oh, I saw some of those. Those were bad eye pokes.
I forget the guy. He's like Kazakhstani. I forget his name, but and then the judges like reviewed it and they were like, "That's fine."
That's crazy.
But the thing is, this is also a hot take because I saw somebody say, "You never trust a man with a fancy beard,"
Interesting.
and that was like, I was like, "Ooh,
Interesting.
it's
Yeah,
like
I've never really thought
what
about
are you
that.
like?
But yeah.
You're like displaying something. Like, what are you hiding? You're peacocking, right?
Yeah.
He probably likes dogs too much too.
I don't know, man.
Because he's hiding something.
Call back.
Alright, I think that was a great episode.
You got an enemy? Well, I know I'm putting you in the
yeah.
spot. We
No,
didn't talk.
I don't have any enemies.
Yeah, we didn't talk about it. I just had some.
Well,
Yeah, I just thought of one like during. So.
Yeah.
I have no enemies.
All right, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. It goes to us not being homeless. 'cause
No,
looking
we're
for
starting
hippies.
our brewery, our dog and kid friendly brewery.
Yep.
So we need all the help we can get because we don't know how to do hops. We don't know much about hops
No, I don't know
or
much about
sales.
hops. One time I went to a brewery with Ryan and he just ate a bunch of the hops and then they were like all stuck in his mouth and he's like, dude, I think I'm gonna throw up.
Wait, they display the hops?
They like give you something to like smell and stuff and Ryan put a bunch in his mouth
Oh.
and he was like, I think I'm gonna throw up.
Oh, real quick though, when we start that dog and kid brewery, we should give out like pup cups for the dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Non-alcoholic beer. Cause Chris's dog, it's like a little like terrier type thing, or whatever.
Yeah.
Size of like a Shih Tzu.
Doesn't matter, keep going.
But his dog loves beer.
Oh yeah.
Really?
So like we'll put a beer down on the table and he like hops up on the table. So I'm just trying to like give a sense for the size. Like he has to like hop up with his hands up on the table and like try to drink it and all that shit. And like he
That was a
literally
good dog impression. Can you do that again, please, with your tongue out more?
no, because you're a little too into dogs because you're hiding something. So I'm not gonna entertain that.
Yeah, and for the
Oh,
kids.
also my knees are dirty because I was in the woods earlier.
Why are you in the? Oh, you looking for those brownies out there on that? Dude, last night I got home from the grocery store and I bought these like really nice fudge brownies they have from Walmart, and I was carrying a bunch of shit in. Windy as shit out. Wind just blows the brownies out on the ground. They all fall out.
What?
Into the
That
dirt.
sucks.
I was so pissed. I just threw the brownies into the woods.
No, I was actually getting our trash can lid. It flew into the
Oh, yeah.
woods.
All right. Well, good episode. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you soon. All right, everybody, do something crazy. Do something crazy.
No, it's
Nah,
1
I mean,
o'clock.
it's
I
like,
get
yeah,
sleepy
you're
around
not
this
mad.
time.
Yeah, we'll cut that part out. That was pretty cringe.